Hi, this is Stacy Sanchez from Heart Prince of God, and I'm wondering if you might be feeling like me. I have a feeling there's a good chance you might be, and I am feeling overwhelmed by the task that God has given me. And the task that God has given me is taking care of my 88-year-old mother. I am not a caregiver. I don't know anything about caring for others. I am not Florence Nightingale. I've got no nurturing, no health taken care of in my background, nothing that would make me at all qualified for taking care of my mother other than love. I got love, right? But God has me in this position. I know that He's called me to do this. And I struggle because I feel so underqualified. I know that I don't know one thing about what I'm doing. I know I'm not doing it well. And so that is very overwhelming. And I talk every morning, all day long, and every night with God about this. Like, why have you called me to this task? But if we look through the Bible, almost everybody in the Bible was called to a task that they were not qualified to do, right? It's what God does. And it's because He wants us to get our qualification, if you will, from Him, right? He wants us to know that, yeah, in and of ourselves, we can't. We're not able. But with Him and through Him, we can do all things. So while I may be underqualified and while you may be underqualified, with God helping us and working in us and through us, we are more than qualified. But it keeps us in a place of dependence on God, right? Because we can't do it by ourselves. We have to have God. And He makes it so that we know that we need God. And today, as I was talking with God once again with some things that had just happened this morning, I was just saying, Lord, I am not qualified for this. I heard an old song. I want to say it was by Stephen Camp, but it said, Lord, give me the courage to equal the task for whatever you ask. And that's just stuck with me all day. Give me the courage to equal the task of whatever you ask. Because if we have the courage to keep saying yes and to keep asking God to do for us all that we can't do, then we'll be able to do great and mighty things. We could build a boat like Noah, right? We could lead the children of Israel away from Pharaoh and into the promised land. We can slay the giant named Goliath. We can do whatever God is calling us to do if we know that, number one, we are underqualified, but number two, our God is more than qualified. And if we just ask for courage to equal the task for whatever He asks, and then to know that He will give us what we need to do it, we can keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. So today, God knows where we are. He knows what we aren't, but He also knows what we can be in and through Him. And He wants us to learn that. So we are in these situations where we can. And our God is faithful. That's the bottom line. He is faithful. So whatever God's called you to do today, you and God can do it. But you can't do it without Him. All right, keep looking for those heart prints and have a beautiful, blessed day.